Fala aí, galera do canal, tudo belezinha? Rafael falando aqui, galera, sejam muito bem-vindos aí a mais um vídeo no canal. E hoje, galera, trazendo Mafia 3 Definitive Edition. Bora lá conferir o game? Game lançado em 2016, feito aí pela Hangar 13 e publicado pela 2K. Eu confesso que eu estava ansioso para jogar esse game, só não tinha jogado ele antes por falta de tempo. Vamos lá conferir agora o game. Tá rolando uma sonzeira aqui, pena que o YouTube não deixa mostrar pra vocês. Galera, não esqueça aí nosso ritualzinho padrão, né? Deixa o teu joinha, compartilha o vídeo, claro, se for possível, né? E se tu é novo no canal, tu já sabe, né? Te inscreve, dá sua força aí pro negão aqui. Valeu! Mafia 3 se passa em uma versão fictícia do sul dos Estados Unidos. Beleza, eles estão falando aqui que acham repugnante o que foi passado naquela época, sobre violências e sobre racismo. Uma nota aí da Hangar 13. Beleza. Preconceitos e racismo aí, né? Topzera, mano.
Lincoln's mother abandoned him in 1947, a couple of years after he was born. His mother, I heard she was Dominican. I always figured his father was white, maybe even Italian. Not that it mattered. Back then, if you look black, you black. Same as today, I suppose. He stayed at the orphanage until 1958.
Now, when did you meet Lincoln Click?
1966. I was running Black Ops out of Laos on behalf of the CIA. He was loaned out to me via joint CIA-DOD task force.
He was a quiet boy. Good boy.
2 Purple Hearts, a Bronze Star, and the Distinguished Service Cross. He served his country with honor and distinction.
After the city closed the orphanage, he fell in with Sammy Robinson. Sammy ran the black mob over in Delray Hollow. I can't say I approve, but orphan colored boys didn't have a lot of options back then. Boys like Lincoln, the ones who've been abandoned, they're always looking for a home. Always looking for a place to belong. I think he thought he'd find it in the army. Thing is, once that's lost, you can never get it back again. When he returned from the war, Lincoln ended back up over at Sammy's. Now, Sammy owed the Italian mob a whole lot of money, and he needed Lincoln's help. It's a damn shame what happened. It breaks my heart.
Bordeaux, 27 de fevereiro de 1968. Crocodilo ali, mano?
still say this is the craziest
Eu limpo.
goddamn thing I ever heard. Using real money to rob the feds.
Well, hell, man, not like this is our cash. This all came from Scaletta. Besides, peanuts compared to what we're gonna haul out of there.
Is everything we need to burn?
Yeah, that's it. I grabbed the keys to the truck, then we can get the fuck out of here.
Ah, sim, nós temos instalado com sucesso. Após Lincoln montar uma equipe. Foi instalado com sucesso, estará disponível após Lincoln montar uma equipe. Tá? Isso aqui é as DLCs, né? As DLCs. Pegue as chaves. Vamos pegar as chaves então. Eu tô controlando no LS aqui. Pegar as chaves, onde é que é? Deixa eu ver o mapinha. Não tem... Ah, tem um mapinha ali atrás. É por aqui, né? X pra abrir a porta. Eita, tem um maluco aqui. Eita porra. Ah, tá, era só pra pegar o cara, tá? Não quero soltar ele, não quero pegar ele. Aqui é os pariu, hein? Setinha pra cima, então pega os caras. Fiz aqui a gente pegar a chave, pegamos a chave. Alguma coisa aqui? Não, né? Não. Ah, não. Aí atira, beleza.
We should get going. You got the keys so you can drive.
Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Ó, fora daqui, beleza. Ele tem uma porta ali marcando ali. Não é nada? Não. X. X. Já tá correndo sozinho, sem eu mandar, hein? Eu já ia me atirar no lago ali já. Aqui. Beleza. Dá o fora. É isso? Entrei. Beleza. Beleza, então temos que dirigir até lá então, né? Nossa, o carro é pesado, hein?
Take it easy heading to town. We don't need the cops crawling up our asses.
Tá, beleza. Vamos na manhã então, meu parceiro.
The old man wanted us to keep one of the guards alive, help throw the feds off the trail.
Like you said, I take a chance. Besides, if I learn anything from being over in Nam, someone's willing to flip sides once, they're probably willing to do it a second time. Fuck you in the process.
So answer me this. What's the craziest thing you saw over there?
Será
You
pro
don't
outro
want to
lado?
know.
Hell, man, I'm a taxpayer. I got the right to know how my money's being spent.
Oh, Georgie Marcano pays taxes.
Damn right I do. That's how they got Al Capone, and I ain't going to prison for no fucking tax bill.
Porra de imposto.
Come on, you gonna answer the question or what?
We're on the coast of Quang Nai, evacuating the civis for a Charlie
You know
overran
who I am.
everything. Anyway, we getting them onto a medical ship. This woman walks up. She got a baby in one hand and a leash to a pig in the other. She starts up the ramp, and the MP stops her and tells her, you can only bring one thing on board. So she tosses the baby into the water. MP goes ape. Tells someone dive in after the kid, starts screaming at the woman, wants to know what the fuck she's thinking. You know what she says to him? She says, I can always have another baby.
Jesus
Puta que
fucking
pariu
Christ.
mesmo, hein?
Hey, man,
Caralho.
you asked.
Yeah, but I thought you were gonna tell me a story about some gook getting his dick blown off or something. I mean, god damn.
It's not a fault. But not like you think. Conditions over there, man. Jesus Christ. One day you're raising cattle, tending your rice. Next day everything bombed flat. You put people up against the wall, they will do anything to survive.
That better been one delicious fucking pig.
Somzinho tá gostoso. Ó, o visual do game, mano. Da hora. Uns 90 aqui. Reduzir um pouquinho a velocidade com 75, 80. Chapa da mãe, freou bem na hora, ô. É que ele pediu pra gente não fazer tumulto, né? Vamos na mãe então, na manhota. O filme tá muito bom, hein? Muito bonito. Vamos esperar a sinaleira ficar verde, né? É, atravessar a sinaleira vermelha e tomar uma multinha aí é pesado, hein? A buzininha. E a buzininha. Aí. O verdinho. Não tem ninguém na minha frente. Não. Bora. Ô, seu sem vergonha, tô atravessando a faixa aí. Ah, ficaram aí, já foram pra vala já. Ah, mano, vocês estão muito devagar também, né, mano? Vocês são muito ruins também, né? Ai,
I'll just leave it
tá.
under the seat.
Aí que eu tô passando. É a roda aqui. Vai, tio. Ah, são muito meia roda, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, parece os carros aqui da Alvorada aqui.
Time to see if these forged IDs are worth
Na Alvorada só tem meia roda. Menos eu não sou meia roda. Bem estacionadinho.
Back it up to the loading dock.
É na doca.
Some of these fellas might get a little rough with the language, and
Well, ain't like I've never been called nigga before.
I know, but I'm just saying if I go along with it, ain't nothing personal.
The only thing I care about
fácil, meu.
is getting our hands on that money.
Para a mão do dinheiro. Beleza. Guarda o veículo X. Aprendendo os comandos do jogo. Isso muda tudo. Missão na história, isso muda tudo.
All right.
Ele falou ali que eu fiquei, não prestei atenção.
Here we go.
Marcos comandinho aqui.
Put your IDs up to the glass. We're part of the Boeing crew. What the fuck's this shitheel doing here? Affirmative action. You know how it is. Old country is spinning around a goddamn toilet.
Que otário, mano. Onde é que eu tenho que ir? Entre na Reserva Federal.
As for you, go on and grab those bags off the truck. You'll be carrying them to the burn room.
Esperar
How much
vocês,
y'all
né?
bring in? $238,546. Small
Pega o
bills
dinheiro.
mostly.
Objetivo
I'll
atual.
let Miss
Ali?
Gail call up to your office when we're done. She'll
Yes.
confirm the delivery. Appreciate it.
Siga o guarda. Tem nenhum botão de correr ainda? Não?
We need to check that scattergun. You packing anything?
Still in training.
Good. One less goddamn thing for me to worry
Como
about.
assim, mano? Como
You
assim?
can pick it up
Tá
on
me
the way
tirando?
out. Buying rooms down in the cellar. This way. I ain't seen y'all around these parts before.
Y'all's over in Georgia for a while. He just got out the service.
My cousin's been trying to get on here for over a year now. Was in the Navy for 2 tours, got medals falling out of his ass. Government tells him thanks, but no thanks.
That's a crock
Guarda
of shit
aqui.
if I ever heard one.
Sad day when a God-fearing white man can't get a job. And ain't old nigga who staggers in his hide on the spot.
Trouxa, mano. É otário esse cara aqui, mano. Quem é que tá me olhando, mano?
You bastards better not be playing with each other back there.
Fuck you! Christ, look at that. Didn't know y'all held that much gold.
Washington's been shuffling around on account of the war. It's here, then it gets sent to Dallas, then it comes back. It doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense.
Faz a mínima lógica, não.
Here we are.
Mas... Vamos deixar o ouro no mesmo lugar, mano. Eu já segui o guarda e agora? O que você quer que eu faça?
Put those bags on the table
Coloca o
there.
dinheiro na mesa. Isso. Colocar o dinheiro na mesa, então.
Figured it'd be bigger.
That gets the job done. Only time there's a problem is when the flue clogs up.
Fuck, that's some heat right there.
Used to use coal for it, but
Elimina o
years so
guarda
back we switched
no
over to oil.
incinerador.
Maintains a more consistent.
Vai, filha da mãe. Morre, filha da mãe.
God,
ele
that guy
dentro.
was an asshole.
We need to move.
Cuzão mesmo.
Danny and Ellis should be coming up any time now.
Pra ele pra,
Give me a
pra
second.
baixo. Largar ele lá dentro, lá.
Now you take care of those guards. Keep your ass down. You don't want them getting a drop on us.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Pra agachar-se R. Está. Beleza. Lide com os guardas. Para entrar uma cobertura.
Know that house we've been renting out? Called over there last night. Told them I wanted to sell it. Told them they needed to be out in 2 weeks. And the man, his name's John, starts laying into me, saying the lease gives them the right to a 30-day notice. That's how he's supposed to find a new place in 2 weeks. So I tell him none of that's my goddamn problem. It's my property, and I'll do with it what I please. And if it brings up that fucking lease again, I'll use it to wipe my ass and make a meeting. Not only that, I know he's friends with a couple of niggas, and they go over there at night and play cards. Told John when they moved in that I wouldn't tolerate niggas on my property. Neighbors see that, they start questioning me. Huh?
Pegamos, foi vapo. Saímos assim já pegando a arma,
Over
né?
here, man.
Eu volte lá, é isso? Atirando, mover. Segure LT. Essa outra arma aqui também. Menu de arma sugere LB. Se use R para selecionar a arma. Solte, tá. Tipo. Guarde a arma. X no menu de armas. Tá.
Come on. Open.
Aqui ele quer que eu faça. Entre no cofre. Aqui. Alta, baixa ou não. Tá.
Goddamn, we sure kicked the hornet's nest this time.
Only way we walk out of here is if we get the weapons stored in that armory.
Tem essa outra
Bust the
aqui.
door open. I'll watch our ass.
4.
Oh man, gonna shit a brick when he hears about this. Fuck! Fuck! Come on, open!
Give me that damn thing.
Tá, tô entendendo mais ou menos. Isso. Gaso. Tá. Foi fácil, foi fácil, foi fácil. A gente tem aqui. Uma metranquinha, uma pistolinha. Cara, metralhadora, mano. Cadê? Tem um kit médico. Isso. Ih, parça. Aqui não tem nada. Como é que é? Encontre com o Jorge. Onde é que tá o maluco?
Shit, man, these guys ain't fucking around.
Faced way worse than this over in Nam. Little smoke don't mean shit. Stay close to the vault. Watch for the drill. I'll deal with these assholes.
Must be out of his mind. Here he is.
Well, Sammy had men all over the place. Now, one of them worked at a cleaner's and stole the uniforms Georgie Marcano and Lincoln Clay wore on the day of the robbery. Another one was a janitor at the Federal Reserve, and he provided a rough layout. The robbery of the Federal Reserve was timed perfectly, and none of it would have been possible without the involvement of Sammy Robinson, Lincoln Clay, and the rest of the black mob.
Máfia Negra? Fevereiro de 1968, uma semana antes do Mar de Graça. Ah, antes daquele assalto, então, é isso? Olha o Clay aí.
You just come from Vietnam?
That's right.
I was a Marine in the Pacific. You take it from me. Just because you're home doesn't mean you're back. You understand? People around here, they don't get it. Never will. Keep your ass out of trouble.
Vai ser ruim, hein, parceiro, de ficar longe de encrenca. Olha aí, rapaz. Olha aí, rapaz.
Sorry I'm
Uma
late.
breja pra
Got
nós,
caught up
uma
crossing the
breja.
bridge.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my stepbrother, Lincoln Clay. You seen him? He used to get
Irmão de
ticked off
criação.
if you were even a minute late.
Kiss my ass.
There he is.
Kiss my ass.
How was the trip?
Being as how this is the first time in 4 years and somebody telling me where to go, what to do, or how to do it, it was fucking
Foi
great.
bom pra caramba. Pra não falar o que ele falou ali, né?
What's new with the old man?
Caralho.
Man, don't even get me started on Pops. He used to pull his head out his ass.
Same as ever then.
Brother, you have no fucking idea.
Damn, Ellis. She's looking good. Just like I left her.
Man, even I know not to fuck around with your cop.
All right, come on. I'm ready to go home.
Go home. Bora. Eu que vou dirigir essa belezura? É, sou eu que vou dirigir. Definir rota. Pressione para definir o mapa. Depois pressione no seu destino. Missão, tá, beleza. Fechar. Onde é que eu tenho que ir? Aqui? Isso. Vamos então. Louco, mano. Ó,
Ever
potência
since
do
we got your
bagulho.
telegram about coming home, he's been climbing the walls. What if the plane crashes? What if the train's delayed? What if they call him back? And he goes stand in front of the
Pô,
kitchen
como
window
errado.
and sip his whiskey like he was expecting you to come strolling up the sidewalk.
Ah, do
Don't
nada
say
tá
nothing
morrendo.
about me telling you that.
I won't.
He'll be fine once he sees you.
Tá mandando
Ever
ele vir pra
since
cá,
Mama
não tá?
Hell, you know how he
Não
gets.
tava errado mesmo? Vambora. Ela tinha mais um negocinho de vida ali, ó. Olhar assim no mapinha, né? Ui, aí atravessou a faixa de segurança sem olhar pra onde. O meu carro aqui é violento, mano. É difícilzinho de guiar ele. Vamos lá. Carro da polícia ali. Mais um bagulhinho de vida ali. Oh, deixa o tio passar aí na faixa de segurança. Vigilância da polícia. A polícia vai atacá-lo se você cometer crimes de forma suspeita ou quebrar leis de trânsito dentro do alcance de vigilância. A vigilância da polícia é indicada pelo indicador azul no centro da tela.
You remember Marty and Ron Langford?
Sure.
They moved up to Empire Bay a year or so after you shipped out. Started selling weed. They call and ask me if I want some. I say sure. It's free money as far as I'm concerned. Anyhow, a month back, Marty drops me a line and says they're moving into heroin, that they're looking for a partner down around these parts.
Can't imagine Sammy was too keen on that.
I never told him about the weed, that ain't nothing to nobody, but this I gotta talk to him about. I ain't said more than 3 words and he's yelling about the feds. How we don't need J. Edgar up our asses and what the fuck am I thinking? Selling dope with kids running around the neighborhood. We ain't selling no dope to no children. Hey man,
Like
be
they got any
careful.
money to begin with. Anyway, as I was saying, like they got any money to begin with. Fucking around aside, heroin's pretty serious shit. Knew a couple guys over in Nam who were running it. Wound up pissing off the wrong person. Got their throats cut.
Shit, man, I know what's what. That's why I'm talking to Georgie about it.
There's no way Sal's gonna go along with that.
Georgie says he can keep his old man from fighting out. We'll still clear the high-low in Frisco, just selling the French Wall. George's Uncle Lou won't say shit as long as we give him a taste of the action.
I don't know, man. George is a cool cat and all, but heroin ain't the kitty pool.
Come in on it with us. I bet he'd agree to a 3-way split.
I don't know. I kind of need to lay low a bit, figure some things out.
Yeah, all right.
Passei sinal vermelho lá, a polícia não fez nada, hein? Que bom, né? Muito bom. Curtindo o mapinha, dirige até o bar do Sam.
Once you get settled in, I was thinking we could go to this new club in the French Ward. Maybe double date it.
Who the hell am I gonna go with? Your great Aunt Beatrice?
Oh, God.
Passei.
I ever tell you I accidentally saw her without a shirt once? That woman has the droopy... Fuck it, it's
foi
your
tu que
car,
bateu em
bash
mim,
it up
minha
all you
roda.
want. Anyway, that woman has the droopiest, nastiest tits I've ever seen. They were like 2 sacks of potatoes with nothing in them.
Yeah, like that was a fucking accident.
Hey man, fuck you. I was damn lucky to walk away from that one. Anyway, you'll go with Regine.
Regine?
Believe me, once you see her, you're gonna want to dig right.
Era assim. Tá X pra sair, né?
I ain't having your wall here. I ask you the back door.
Não tá, vou sozinho.
Look who I found,
Olha quem eu
out in front of the train
encontrei.
station.
Estação do trem.
Boy,
Viu
I
o
said
padre ali,
you
o
to bring
padre ali.
Lincoln Clay
Padre
home.
novinho ali.
Not the big nigga who ate him.
Well, shit, old man. I finally went somewhere they knew how to cook.
Welcome home, son. How are you?
I'll be better once I get some of that shine in me.
I always did love corn whiskey. I would
Whiskey
like
de
to
milho.
make a toast. My father used to say that the real worth of a man came from the mark he left on the world. When Lincoln first told me he was joining the military, I was against it. Too dangerous, I say. Let those people fight their own war, I say. But then I realized Lincoln needed to go out and make his mark. And that's precisely what he did. I'm so proud of you. Paul Lincoln! Bienvenue à la maison! Paul Lincoln!
Bienvenue les belezinha.
It's so good. Nice seeing you, Lincoln. Oh, I kept you in my prayers.
É o padre que tava falando a gente lá, né? No começo, né?
Now who wants to get shit-faced?
É isso aí,
It's
ó.
hard to explain what it's like coming home from war. Elation, fear, guilt. Imagine being trapped in a dark room and there's no way out. And every fear, every nightmare you ever had is in that room with you. And there's no escape from any of it. And then one day, a door opens and you're free to go. Just like that. The thing is, you made your peace with your terror and your fear of death. And now part of you is afraid to leave it behind. But what choice do you have? Every soldier has to walk through that door, one way or another.
Man, that whiskey's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hell, man, just sleep it off. The room's the same as you left it.
I'm gonna take the basement.
The basement? Why the fuck you want to crash down there?
I'll see you in the morning.
Man, that wall must have really fucked you up.
Em vez de dormir na cama, foi dormir no porão. Agora por quê? Lá para a cama. Beleza? Dá uma olhadinha aqui antes, na volta, né? Estamos aqui, se a gente pode explorar alguma coisa. O mapa ali só tá parecendo a cama, né? E aqui, nada demais. Temos o botão de correr ainda. Apertando todos os botões de ver se ele faz alguma coisa, não faz nada. Tomzinho, pouso rolando, hein? Símbolo de uma Playboy ali, não é? Símbolo de uma coelhinha ali. Vou dar uma olhada. Hein? Quadro também. Pintura de Vargas. Cofre aqui. Não vou fazer nada no cofre. Tá, vamos dormir aqui então. Semis. O bar do Semi. Acordou no susto, fi. Beleza, fale com o Sam então. Sabe. Posso marcando lá em cima lá, né? Pra que a gente vai? Por aqui? Tem onde correr, não tem onde. Rápido. Sobe aqui, eu acho, né? Escada, beleza. Vou subir ali pra falar com o Sam então. Ellis.
We barely have 2 nickels to rub together. Now we're paying for all that food. Jesus Christ.
Watch that mouth of yours.
We wouldn't be in this mess if you would have listened to me.
What mess?
Bagunça, vamos,
Not something you need to worry about, Lincoln. I got it under control.
Under control? God damn it, you need to...
Boy, I'm not warning you again.
Have it your way, old man.
Brabo,
Let
brabo.
him be. He needs to cool off.
You mind telling me what's got him so riled up?
We've been having problems with the Haitians. But like I say, I got it under control.
Haitianos.
Well, truck's all loaded up. I figure we got enough out there for... Should I come back?
In honor of your returning to us safe and sound, I made a donation to Father James here. Supplied him with
Mas não
food.
tava
he
sem
can
comida, sem
hand
nada
out to
ali
some of
e
our
agora
needy
tá,
families.
fez
I was hoping
doação,
you'd lend
mano.
me a hand, Lincoln, and give you a chance to see the neighborhood.
This thing with the Haitians, how serious is it?
Ah, You know Ellis? Someone looks at him the wrong way, he's on them like a wet dog.
Like I said, I can come back.
Nonsense. Lincoln needs to get out. Enjoy the day. Besides, be good for the two of you to spend some time together. Go on. Those people waiting on their food.
Oh, I saw Langan a couple times once he was first back. He told me he wanted to leave town, head out to California. Now, he had a friend in the service who could get him a job working at the Mare Island shipyard. And the only reason he came back was to tell Sammy and Ellis goodbye. But then he found out about the trouble Sammy was having with those Haitians. So he decided to stay and help. Those Haitians, they are bad news. No talking Lankin out of it. Whatever else he might have become, Lankin was always loyal.
Padre metendo um fumo e tomando um trago.
Welding, most likely. 3-month apprenticeship to start, then the union lets you in.
You tell Sammy and Ellis?
Not yet. Gonna wait a few days. Didn't want to spring it on them since I just got back.
Well, they won't like to hear it, but they'll come around. You need to do what's best for you. Go ahead and start serving those folks. I'll be back.
E aqui servir a galera, então. Isso.
Give Sammy my best, Lincoln.
Yes, sir.
Warm meal, warm heart. Oh, sure.
Coração aquecido. Aí. Ah, a LX serviu o grupo. Ah, beleza.
Thanks.
Cabelão do negrão. Cabelão do negrão.
Good morning.
Good morning. Bom dia.
You delivering a real blessing here, Lincoln.
Obrigado.
Blessings mine, man.
É minha.
Couple of days back and they already got you working.
I'm happy to do it.
Feliz em
Means a
ajudar.
hell of a lot to all of us.
Significa muito para nós. Obrigado. Olha a Elza Soares,
Don't
hein?
get old, son. It's a fucking shit show.
I'll see what I can do about that.
Como não envelhecer, moça? Me diz aí que a
Hey
gente
there,
quer.
Lincoln.
How are you, Regine?
I'm good. Nice to see you around the holler again.
Nice to see those big brown eyes again.
Well, they'll be over at my aunt's place with the rest of me. You should stop by.
Maybe I'll do that.
Lincoln, we got trouble!
Run, Regine!
Once we're done with you, Lincoln, Sammy's next!
Saltar sobre cobertura. Pra frente Y.
Watch out! I put one in his ear!
Ok. Soco, soco. Vamos. Cabeçada, mano. Cocaço no maluco. Isso aí. Voodoo? É um voodoo. Patucão.
Francois Papadoc Duvalier was elected president of Haiti in 1957. By 1959, he had created a secret police called Tonton Macoute, and people started to flee. Most of them settled in the southern United States. Now, mixed in with the good, hard-working people were hardened criminals. They formed the backbone of what became the Haitian gang. Now, Lincoln found out they set up in the swamps and were led by a man named Baca.
Mas Baca? É isso?
You and Father James done already?
We got jumped by the Haitians. It's time you level with me. Tell me what's really going on.
Fala pra mim, mano.
Yes.
Pai, né? Pai, é pai adotivo.
7 months ago, folks in the Hollow started getting robbed. Money, jewelry, things of that nature. Didn't take long for us to figure out it was the Haitians. Then those bâtards on Velour started going after the lottery.
How much money are we talking about? How much?
Enough that we're in deep shit with Sal Marcano. Haven't kicked up to him in 3 months.
Jesus Christ.
3 meses não pago.
If I deal with them, that gives us time to settle up with Marcano, right?
Let me worry about Sal. He and I go way back. But this thing with the Haitians, it's time for it to end. You and Ellis need to handle it.
How we gonna find them?
Back in the 20s, folks used to pull salt out of the bayou. They even built themselves a little shanty town. When the Depression hit, they abandoned it. That's the only place this could have come from.
We're gonna need guns and ammo.
Call this number. But do it away from here. No sense tipping anybody off.
Or we could sweep the hollow, track down and kill every last one of those cocksuckers, then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
The last thing folks in this neighborhood need to see is colored people killing each other. Do this quiet. Away from here.
Once we eliminate whoever's running the show, the rest of them will go down on their own. Trust me.
All right, soldier boy. I'll follow your lead.
Be careful here. Those Haitians are a hard people. Do not ever underestimate them. Celui qui sait diversa suscite hostilité.
Ele quis dizer com isso. Eu não entendi o que ele falou. Nunca vai acabar.
You sure this is how you want to play this?
Que assim que se faz
Last
isso.
thing they're gonna expect is an attack from the water. You head back round to the road. Stay with the car. I'll meet you over there when this is done.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Trust me, Ellis. Here in a bit, this will all be behind us.
Vai ter passado logo mais? É? O que tem que fazer aqui? Oxi. Raide até a doca. E pra água, é isso? Nadei até aqui, hein? Não sobe? Ah, escalar é no Y.
Two teams. One's gonna hit the bar, the other's go.
Colocamento furtivo. Persiga os inimigos e evite chamar a atenção deles. A percepção dos inimigos é mostrada pelo indicador branco no centro da tela. Ok.
The Perlis. Boss says we have to burn down half the hollow to get to Sammy.
Tem maluco ali.
Doing it. Ain't stopping till that old man is dead. Him, Ellis, and the other.
Papa Legba, open the gate for me. Atibon Legba, open the gate for me. Open the gate for me.
Essa arma aqui. Vou jogar o maluco nos crocodilos aqui, né, mano? Dá pra jogar ele lá na água? Vou jogar ele lá na água. Isso. Eu peguei a arma? Alimentou um jacaré com um cadáver. Beleza, então. Pra onde é que vai aquele maluco lá em cima lá? Deixa eu ver se ele vai fazer a voltinha aqui. Vem pra cá, ó. Vou dar aquele rolê ali. Vai pra lá. essa arma aqui. Tá, pra onde é que eu tenho que ir? Eu tenho que ir. Ah. Posso entrar por aqui? Acho que eu tenho que entrar naquela portinha ali, eu acho, né? Tem aqui dentro? Os. Boinha? Opa, tem uma arminha bonita aqui, hein? Isso aqui. Ah, essa aqui tem mais munição também. Ah. Tem dois malucos lá, ó. Ah, não, pega a arma, mano.
Should have killed that old man a lot.
Resolvi para afastar os inimigos e dividir o grupo, tá? Beleza.
I'ma go. Think the boss was worried that Sammy would involve. Huh.
Ei, mano, chega aí. Chega aí que agora a gente pegou a banha do bagulho aqui, mano.
Dead body over here.
Toma, vagabundo. Bem, bunker. Vou mostrar quantas munição tem essas paradas aí nessas armas, né? B, né? Aqui, vamos ver qual é que é. A gente já fala, mano. Aí, mano. É o tal do bunker. Do Baca. Bunker é Baca. Tem mais dois malucos lá. E aqui tá de boas. Boas. Foi, deu um relâmpago aí, eu me assustei, hein? Aqui nos cantinhos? Não, dá pra vir aqui não. Peraí. Tá, os malucos estão lá, ó. Extrair eles lá, ó. Ah, mas tem uma galera lá, mano. Era só um, e agora? Fica como? Posso dar a volta ali na coisa e não posso vir pra cá. Deixa eu ver por aqui, ó. Tá lá na ponte de Paris. Ali tem um outro ali. Tem outro lá dentro. Vou pegar aqui esse bagulho aqui. Aqui. Ai. Ele vai me ver. Ai. Não me viu. Ai, me viu. Merda. Viu. Cadê você? Ai, deu merda. Cadê? Vou trocar de arma. Não tem munição. Cadê?
Shit! Another motherfucker! Shit! I'm taking cover! Don't think about it! Shoot him! Hold your bullets! Follow me, Lord!
Na mãe.
On your knees!
Mãe. Toma. É nego? Cadê? Tamo indo. Aparece, vagabundo. Ah, ele não aparece, ele fica escondido. Onde tá o outro que atirou? Vamos pra cima. Botei desse lado. Ele não tinha morrido. Cadê? Tá lá.
Don't think about it. Shoot him.
Vou pegar esse kit médico aqui, né? Não, quero aquela arma ali. Isso. Posso ir ali? Vou pegar aqui o cara primeiro. Vamos lá. Achei que ia ser mais dificilzinho. Fuck you! Vai tu, mano. Vai tu, mano. Tá louco, maluco?
You made a big mistake going after the Hollow.
Ué! Passa, mano.
The man you're talking about took me in when I had nowhere else to go.
You are no better than him.
Ah, quebrou o pescoço do maluco. Quem é você?
You can't take a show! You fucking pig! Damn you to hell!
Take it easy!
O maluco aprisionou a mulher ali, mano.
Take it easy! He kept me in there, locked in there, day and night. Beat me, use me. I guess you, motherfucker! You and your
maluco deixou a mulher aprisionada ali, mano.
He's dead! He's dead!
Tá morto, tá, mano? Chuta mais ele.
Over. Over. This is never going to be over. Pajam!
Pelo menos libertamos uma mulher ali, né? Pelo menos, né? Agora eu posso pegar lá aquele kit. Ah, né? Já tô cheio. A gente tem que ir no molotov. Tá. Eu tenho que sair agora aqui, né? Filho da puta! Molotov. RB. E arremessar solte. Tá. Pegar o cover e vamos. Nossa, a negueira foi lá em cima. Onde? tem mais gente. Porra, não morreu, mano? Tá sem munição. Filho da mãe. Como é que usa? Como é que usa? Como é que usa? Porra, mano. Como é que usa? Acabou a munição bem na hora. Tem um canela assim. Olha aí, eu fui no fogo. Só um tiro já era. É o maluco lá em cima ainda, mano. Ó, embaixo. E cadê? Ele lá mesmo. Ah, menos um. Mais um aqui, hein?
He's trying to shake me.
Sem arma. Tem munição. Isso, me atira que eu vou chegar aqui em ti, ó.
Shit.
Vou pegar tua arma também.
Didn't expect that, did ya?
Pega cover, mano. Pega cover. Vá. Tô escutando onde que vocês estão? Tô vendo.
Shit.
Aonde?
Reloading, cover me. Can't take much more. Get me out of here. He's getting low. Don't think about it. Shoot him. He won't let me.
Puta merda. Puta merda. Puta merda. Quase que eu me fui pra vala, mano.
Got something. Get him low.
Ali.
I'll put one in his ear. Bleed, motherfucker.
Porra.
You are against us.
Onde? Minha frente.
To pay for this. There. Pains how I know I'm
About fucking time.
Ah, deixa eu entrar, mano. Joga explosivos para destruir os carros de perseguição. Soltar explosivos ao volante, pressione o botão direcional inferior. Arremessar explosivos ao volante, segure o botão direcional inferior para mirar, solte para arremessar.
Always gotta get you out of trouble, don't I?
You hold?
I am. How'd it go with Baka?
We came to an understanding. He stayed dead, not let him. Let's get back to Sammy's.
Can't even tell you how happy Pops is gonna be. And this shit with the Haitians has been weighing on him.
With them out of the way, things will calm down. Go back to how they should be.
Been telling him for months we need to do something like this, but Pops, I don't know. Sometimes I think he's lost the taste for this shit.
Just because a man don't rush to violence don't mean he lost something.
I know, just makes me wonder what happens after, you know?
No, I don't know. Explain it to me.
Don't matter if it's a bullet or the hand of God. We all go sometime, right?
I suppose. Ellis, we don't need to talk.
Passando uma pontezinha
I pray
aqui.
that Pops outlives the both of us. But if he doesn't, every motherfucker in the hollow's gonna be looking to us or gunning for us.
Não era pra cá?
Just saying we gotta be ready when that day comes.
Yeah, well, that's not something we gotta worry about right now. So just cool it with your grand plans, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Opa, foi mal aí. Na contramão. Olha na frente. Falei pra sair, caralho. Não sai da minha frente. Vamos ver a roda. Ô, escuridão, mano. Olha a minha roda. Porra, mano. O cara fica se enfiando na frente, mano. Olha a minha roda. Olha a minha roda. Eita, barbaridade. Licença aí, gente. Desculpa aí que foi mal. Somei a roda. Tirei a carteira há pouco. Ali. Aqui.
Are you just fucking hilarious?
Hilário, é? Tu achou? Tem que entrar com o carro? Ah, tem que entrar com o carro. Foi mal aí, tô aprendendo.
I need a new TV. What's the best store?
Agora é. Agora aí. Aí.
The thing Lincoln didn't understand, or maybe want to understand, is that for a man like Sammy, there's always gonna be more Haitians. Now, if there wasn't someone going after Sammy, then there was someone else forcing him into a bad situation. It was never going to end. That's how Lincoln ended up working for Sal Marcano.
You were right about those Haitians being down by that old salt mine. They won't be bothering us again.
It was a mistake sending you down there. I should handle my own business.
This isn't any different than what I was doing before I left.
You probably don't know this. But every night on the TV, right after the news, they show the names of all the boys killed over there in Vietnam. I'd be sitting in the kitchen eating my supper, watching that list scroll by, wondering if today is the day I finally see your name.
But you never did.
Foda, mano.
Nothing happened to me.
There's only so much luck down the way.
Vai ser foda, né?
Sooner or later, pull up that bucket, there's nothing in it.
So, what are we gonna do about Marcano?
Pay him his goddamn money one way or the other.
Lottery gonna be enough to cover it?
The lottery? No. But Sal called a bit ago. Wants you to meet him up the country club. Says he's got something in the works. Square things up between us.
The only black folk allowed in there to help.
Now, they may not like it, but they're not gonna say no to Sal Marcano. He says you get to come in, you get to come in.
Pode ser, né? O nego não podia entrar num lugar.
I always did want to see the inside of that place.
You need to do whatever Sal asks, yeah? For all our sakes.
Yes, sir.
Merda, né? Os negros não podiam entrar nos lugares, né? Só porque eram negros. Beleza, então, galera. Vou encerrando por aqui esse vídeo. Não esqueça de deixar o joinha, não esqueça de compartilhar o vídeo, claro, se for possível, né? E se tu é novo no canal, tu já sabe, né? Te inscreve aí. Dá essa força aí pro negão aqui. Valeu!